A senior Kremlin official confirms U.S. Special Envoy Steve Witkoff is set to visit Moscow next week as reported leaked phone calls are complicating peace talks with Ukraine. Bloomberg reports in one call, Witkoff appeared to coach Russia on how to win President Trump's support for a peace plan. ABC News has not verified that report. And now that's all fueling more accusations that the U.S. is overly favoring Russia in these negotiations. Our Patrick Reevell has the latest from Kyiv. Patrick, the White House says this whole thing is part of standard negotiating procedure. So what's the latest?
Hi, Dan. I don't think there's much standard really about this situation, but the latest is so far that the Kremlin aide that was involved in these calls, Yuri Ushakov, has been speaking to Russian media, and he appears to have implicitly confirmed that these calls with Steve Witkoff, this call with Steve Witkoff did take place, as well as another call that was also leaked to Bloomberg between Ushakov and a top Kremlin negotiator, Kirill Dmitriev, who has been negotiating with Steve Witkoff and who was in Miami last month. And in these calls, in this call, Steve Witkoff basically appears to coach Ushakov about how he should approach President Trump about negotiating this deal. But I think the reason that one of the reasons it's drawing so much controversy is that there has been claims since the beginning that since this peace plan to try and reach an end to the war here in Ukraine emerged, there's been controversy about how much so it was a Russian plan or not. The Trump administration has pushed back, insisting it isn't. But these calls imply that actually Kirill Dmitriev and Ushakov had been trying to use Witkoff basically to push a Russian plan to the Trump administration almost wholesale. Now, since then, since the plan came out, it's been renegotiated and has been moderated for Ukraine. But this is certainly complicating things for the administration. Witkoff was due to go to Moscow next week and meet with Putin. We don't know if he still will. But I think another big question is who leaked these calls? Who leaked these transcripts? Was it the Russians? They deny it was them and say that this is intended to derail the talks. U.S. intelligence also listens to the calls of Russian officials. Is it possible this came from someone inside the U.S. government who opposes the current approach and the approach by Witkoff? We don't know, but certainly this is complicating what was already a pretty complicated situation, Diane.
All right, Patrick Reevell, thank you.